Public-private is a combination portfolio, in essence, that takes the liquidity of public markets or hedge funds that invest in public markets and combines it with less liquid instruments, alternative investments of, say, venture capital or real estate that also serve a purpose and have the ability to compound money in the case of venture capital or distribute cash in the case of real estate, but might not be as easy to exit. Those components hold a low correlation to each other, and if properly constructed, can really generate interesting risk-reward situations for what I think, or personally think, is its own asset class, a public-private hybrid fund structure. You can almost think of it as a distributed ledger like blockchain, but in this case it is two distributed assets where you not only hold a diversified portfolio but significantly reduce custodial and cyber risk of assets held. Is a structure that really is two pieces that play off of each other. On one side you have a portfolio of hedge funds that carry a low correlation to market, and that serves as our ballast or the stability factor in our fund structure. And then that plays off of or a low correlation to venture capital, which is a place that you have to have some exposure to when you see how the transformation of capital formation from public to private markets. The real big compounding is taking place prior to companies going public, or at least often is. And that's why you're there, is to have exposure to those type of companies. These inflection point companies, we can add a lot of value with our team and help de-risk and help accelerate growth, help get them off the runway. And we know if we have a portfolio of these, if we can just keep them from failing, that they're going to take, and some of them are going to take big, and we're already seeing it in companies that have 10 to 30 million in revenue or having 6 million rounds. And so as we have big exits out of the venture capital portfolio, the ability to redeploy that back into the stabilizing factor of hedge funds, pay out a distribution, and then probably take a quarter or a third of that back into private investments that will go through that compounding cycle again. Are most appreciative of the passion and dedication and work that these managers and founders and their teams do every day.